Best Buy sucks. That's the topic for today's episode of the McTaggart Attack Podcast. Best Buy sucks. Thank you for listening to the McTaggart Attack Podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and that's the... Wait, I should probably explain why I think Best Buy sucks. Let's see. Well, today I'll tell today's story, and then I'll probably tell other stories as well that have occurred in my times with Best Buy. Like today, I dropped off my brother-in-law at work, and then I went over to Best Buy because it's across the street. What I'm looking for is, I thought they had, or I thought there was an adapter of some sort of lightning adapter for my iPhone, where I could plug my USB mic into the iPhone and record with the iPhone, because the camera on the iPhone is better than the camera on the laptop. Although it looks pretty good today. So, what the fuck? But I thought, since I was over by Best Buy, I would go check out Best Buy. And one thing I hate about Best Buy is that there is never anybody in there to help you. And if they do help you, or attempt to help you, they absolutely suck at helping you. Yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's felt this way. If you hate Best Buy, leave a comment with your Best Buy story, because I want to hear them. Tell me why Best Buy sucks in the comments, or email me, McTaggartAttack@gmail.com, or find me on social media at McTaggart Attack on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. But anyway, so I walk into Best Buy, and all of the employees are, once I go inside and go through the double doors, there's a circle of employees by the entrance. And one of them asks me, "May I help you?" And I kind of froze a little bit, because I'm not used to Best Buy asking me that question. I'm not used to Best Buy being helpful. Who is? I mean, I'm used to going into Best Buy to find to find things on my own and look them up on my phone, to Google them to make sure that I have the things or something. Or I stand around looking confused, hoping for a Best Buy employee to come up and ask me a question, but they never come up and ask me a question. They never come up and ask me, "May I help you?" But this guy did, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go look for stuff, is how I responded. Because, like I said, I froze up and didn't know what to say. All they do is just stand around and talk to each other. I wonder if they have good money and benefits. If all they do is go to work and stand around and talk to each other, it must be nice. So like I said, I was looking for that adapter thing to try to plug the USB microphone into the iPhone. By the way, if you know how to do that, if you know how that works, let me know, because I want some help with that as well. I'll give you the contact information again, but I don't want to give you the contact information again. I already gave you the compact contact information again, so go ahead and rewind it and start over. Or find it in the show notes of either the YouTube video or the audio podcast. Anyway, I go back to where the Apple stuff is, and I see cords, but I'm not sure if they have the one that I want, because I thought I found the one that I want on the internet, and I thought there was a thing. I saw a YouTube video where they do this, where this is a thing where they connect USB microphones to iPhones. So, I saw some stuff there, but I didn't know which one I which one I needed because they had varying prices and I didn't know what the hell to get. So I saw an employee. After a few minutes of looking, I saw an employee. And I'm like, hey, I'm trying to hook up a USB mic to the iPhone. Is there an adapter of some sort for me to do that? And we walked over there and he said he didn't think there was. And I'm like, but I'm thinking, I saw a YouTube video on how to do this. I didn't tell him I saw the YouTube video, but I'm like, I looked it up on the internet, I told him, and I'm like, I saw that this was a thing that you could do. I'm like, oh no, you can't do that. Apple, whatever. And then like he didn't know, and he given up on me because he didn't want to talk to any customers today because he's a Best Buy employee. And why would Best Buy employees want to talk to any customers? So he brings another friend, coworker over, and he talks to me and tells me, no, there's no way to do that. He didn't even like try to like look to find something to help me. He just said, no, there's no way to do that. And at this point, I'm like, all right, fine. Thank you. Bye. And like I waved at him because I'm like, because the way he told me was that Apple doesn't make that sort of thing. Which might be true. I don't know. But I looked it up and they do. At least I think they did. I'm going to have to look it up again. But I'm pretty damn sure that they do. There are instructions on the internet on how to do it. And I thought I could buy the thing that I needed at Best Buy. But those two employees there at Best Buy told me that I couldn't find it there. Because they don't have it there. So I left. Then I came home and watched the Electoral College get finalized, and Biden won again. How many times has he won since Election Day? This has to be like the third time he's won, I think. It's amazing. He's the best winner, and Trump is the sorest loser. Didn't think you were going to get some Trump talk in this podcast. Ha! Easter egg. I don't know. But yeah, just so annoying with Best Buy. It's had such awful experiences with Best Buy. Like this, I've gone to them through their Geek Squad, waiting in line. Like there are times when I've gone to their Geek Squad to wait in line, and they'll be like, "Oh, you have to make an appointment." After I've waited in line, I'm like, make an appointment? Really? I waited in line already. I have to make an appointment to wait in line again? So I made an appointment to wait in line again a few hours later. And they came back, and you know what? They couldn't help me. Apparently geeks don't know how to fix things. There was one time when I had a laptop that had the Geek Squad deal, and I had to bring it to Best Buy, and they did fix my laptop. And I think they've fixed a few of my parents' things as well, but like I had a virus on my laptop once and they fixed it, so that was good. Don't play the Facebook games because you'll get a virus that way. But yeah, it's just Best Buy is just annoying. They have like the worst employees there. They don't really give a damn about helping the customers, even though their number one job is probably to help the customers. Especially the one in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. The one I went to. The one I usually go to. It's just frustrating going there. I'm not ready for them when they want to help me. And when I want them to help me, they're not around. Or when I find one, they can't help me or they won't help me. Or what I hate is when... Other times I'll go there asking if they have stuff, and they'll pull out their phones and look up the Best Buy app, something I could do. They're getting paid for something I could do. What exactly do they do at Best Buy? Do they clean? They sure as hell don't clean, because my local Best Buy smells like crap if you ask me. I doubt that they vacuum and clean that fucking place. It's just annoying. Going to Best Buy every time for me is usually a miss. It's probably, there's a very few times when I've had like a good experience at Best Buy. And most of the times when I've had a good experience at Best Buy, it's when I've, had to get a cell phone. They're pretty good at, selling you a cell phone, but they don't want to sell you anything else at Best Buy because they don't know shit about anything else. And I feel better. So thank you for listening or watching. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review, and hit the like button and all that other call to action stuff. Write a review if you're listening to it. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, write a 5-star review for me. I'd appreciate it. And if you have any technical needs, if you need to buy anything at all that requires any electronic stuff that you need to get, don't go to Best Buy. And if you go to Best Buy, don't talk to any of the salespeople. And that's the bottom line. If you smell what the McTaggart Attack Podcast is cooking.